each of the countries, that have an interest in this have either one side or the other that they favor, but for some countries, it's a little bit more complicated. For example, look at Russia. Russia has had long dealings with the Sudanese government, represented by General Burhan, but then the Russian mercenary group Wagner has ties with General Hamedi on the gold mining and through Wagner's dealings with General Haftar in Libya. So the Russians are basically what you would say covering both sides, and they're waiting to see which side will end up winning. For the Egyptians have long ties to the Sudanese army, but on the other hand, as we all know, Egypt is also concerned with the Islamists. And in the Sudanese army, a lot of the officer corps came up through, during the Omar al-Bashir government, and they obviously have ties to Islamists. So for almost every country, they have one side or the other that they favor, but it is more nuanced than just, clear cut. That's why I believe that it would be easier to try to get everybody together to say we will no longer allow any weapons or ammunition into Sudan. But that's not a complete solution either, because the Sudanese can make their own weapons. The Sudanese have factories that manufacture weapons.
عند هذه المرحلة هل تتحكم الدول الداعمة في قرار الربط والحل في السودان؟
I don't think so. The way the international system used to work, there was a crisis, the United Nations Security Council would get together and they would send in, peacekeeping forces. It seems like that has stopped because no one is suggesting that anybody is going to send peacekeeping forces to Sudan at this time. So you have this terrible situation where you have two sides that each has a different advantage. So each of them still believes that they can somehow have a military solution. So this is the kind of struggle that as long as they keep getting their weapons, it can just go on and on and on. We're talking about, months or maybe even, years. And every day the situation in the country deteriorates. So the solution, again, I keep stressing the solution has to come from the two people involved deciding that they have to stop or there's a reason for them to stop.